Paige.
Welcome back to Boy Moms.
We're doing great.
On this very special episode, we are going to talk exclusively about all of our favorite TV shows when we were growing up.
Have you guys heard enough about that?
That's a direct comment to one of our many haters.
Oh, yes.
We have a lot of them.
We have mostly just haters.
To be fair, he is also a fan. I'm going to get a phone call immediately if I only say that this person is a hater.
Oh, yeah, he's also a fan.
Some of your biggest fans can also be some of your biggest haters. If you've ever been exposed to fame the way we have.
You'll know. Well, and hate comes from love. You can't hate if you don't love.
No, totally.
Yeah. Paige is excited about this book.
Today I brought a book. Okay, it's called
Father Gander's Nursery Rhymes.
So I got this book on accident at the library. I thought it was just a book of nursery. I just saw nursery rhymes and I just started flipping through it.
It looks like it's just going to be nursery rhymes. Paige hasn't told me anything about this book.
So if you take a closer look at it, which doesn't take much, honestly, from the front cover, this book came out in, I think, 1985, but it was ahead of its time because
it got an award.
It is advertised as a non-racist, non-violent, non-sexist book of nursery rhymes.
Mother Goose Nursery Rhymes rewritten.
Positive rhymes for kids
of all kinds.
So I just thought I would read some.
Okay.
Just to uplift the people.
I'd like to know what kinds of kids we're talking about here. Paige stole it from the library.
I checked it out.
Checked it out.
Okay, what's the forward? I'm gonna bring it back.
We're skipping over the forward? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to go.
I want to know what the backstory is. Maybe after.
Okay, so we'll just do. Let's start with one that everybody knows.
Okay.
This is called Jack and Jill Be Nimble. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Jill be nimble, jump it too. If Jack can do it, so can you.
Okay.
Are you feeling inspired?
I like it, yeah.
I mean, there's simply nothing wrong with that.
We can jump too, which we already knew. Maybe I should rhyme all the time.
Okay.
Little maid, little lad? What's that? Little maid, pretty maid. Where goest thou? Down in the meadow. Oh, go.
No, keep going. You're doing great.
To milk my cow, shall I go with thee? No, not now. When I send for thee, then come thou. Okay, this sounds like they didn't change a thing. Little lad, handsome lad, goest thou too? Oh, to also milk the cow. I'm off to the pasture, my own work to do. Shall I go? Okay. What? Okay. So boys and girls both milk cows? I don't know what the original is like.
They keep adding, they're just adding, if it's about a silly girl, they add a silly boy. If it's about like a strong boy, they add a strong girl.
Okay.
Just to make it.
We can all do it.
Exactly. Hold on. There's one I really got to do.
I notice there isn't one about being president in here.
I mean, don't go crazy. Okay.
The illustrations are pretty.
No, they're very comforting. Oh, okay. I like this one.
Okay.
Mr. and Ms. Pumpkin Eater. Peter, Pumpkin Eater, had a wife and wished to keep her. Treated her with fair respect. She stayed with him and hugged his neck.
Okay.
Do you know the original version of that?
What, does he beat her? Peter, beat her?
I gotta look it up because Mike was like, oh yeah, everybody knows it.
What?
But this one didn't.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
But I don't know almost any of these, to be honest.
They didn't do
I know Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. That's all, Jack fell down and Jill came tumbling. I mean, it seemed like they were both carrying the pail. It didn't.
She came tumbling after? Oh, because she's behind him? That's sexist?
Yeah, they're both carrying the pail to fetch water. That actually seems totally fine. I don't know. What are you seeing here?
Peter, Pumpkin Eater, had a wife but couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well.
Ooh.
Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had another and didn't love her. Peter learned to read and spell, and then he loved her very well.
Because he could read and spell?
Because he was illiterate, he wasn't nice to his wife.
Is there research to back this up? Is the more educated someone is, the less they're going to be abusive to their partner? Is that...
They'll just be abusive in like
kept her
sneakier ways.
Well, also he had one that he put in a pumpkin. What happened to her? Are we just trying to get kids to learn to read and spell with this? Is this the motivation? And what's the shelf life of a pumpkin shell? Like, aren't wild animals going to come and start biting it?
Maybe that's how it ended for the first wife. Yeah. But so, okay, this says that Peter got his GED. And then he learned, yeah. Because it's like, you can't just
you
can just go to school. Like, they suspect that he got his GED.
Okay. It's very specific. I mean,
do they have GEDs?
Don't we learn to read and spell in like first grade? A GED is a high school degree, is it not?
Peter's puffed up attitude was a sign of his inferiority, not his adequacy.
Okay. No, this actually makes sense because it probably made him insecure, and that's why he was abusive.
Oh, right. He just needed confidence.
Yeah, men just need confidence to not abuse women. That's true. Why you're always saying
I hope you're building up your son. You're always
saying. I mean, he's totally full of himself. Yeah.
Your son?
Yeah. He's always walking around talking about how he's big and strong.
That's true. I came in. He wasn't wearing a shirt.
He didn't care.
He seemed proud of that belly.
Yeah, he likes his belly. Who wouldn't?
And then I tried to hold him so that you and your husband could do some things. By which I mean get batteries. Uh-huh. And he wouldn't let me.
Maybe it's like a cat. You have to like let him come to you.
I do feel like when we first reunited, he seemed very...
He gave you a hug?
Enthusiastic about me. But now he's over. I think the novelty is worn off.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He's hit or miss with the physical hugs and stuff. Like,
why are my kids my kids are like very physically affectionate with
other people?
Like not strangers, but like
I mean, I don't hug
other adults they know
that much.
Well,
I mean,
but they hug you. They hug you.
They hug, yeah.
You stand back and you hold your hands in the air and you say, "Get off of me!" But they do hug you.
Shoo!
You beat them with a stick every time they reach for you, but.
I mean, they're very cute, but I don't really initiate. I mean, like, but I'm like weird with.
See, is it weird that I do that with people's kids?
No, I think it's fine. I mean, it's your comfort. I think it's weird that I don't, because I'm like.
I mean, I think it's weird that you don't.
I think it's weird, but I have like, what is it? Avoidant attachment. I barely. When I saw you for the first time, you were like, I gave you a side hug. You were like, a side hug?
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
well, that was when you moved back. Right?
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I guess a real hug. Like,
but some might say that I require too much affection.
Paige, no, nobody says that. Don't let that be your self-talk.
Here we go with the crying on the podcast.
Okay, tell me more. Maybe you're trying to fill some kind of
Let's read those
void.
Comments. Let's read the comments, okay?
They all talk about
what do they say about my small head.
But we can all tell that Paige wasn't loved enough. My small head? Are you crazy? I've never thought that about you, but now I don't know.
It's all you can see.
Yeah.
I have a very
I have a
head.
Huge head, you know.
But why do I like Mike has a huge head?
He does?
Yes.
See, I don't notice head size.
It's all you're gonna see from here on out.
But your head doesn't look particularly small.
No, I have a small head.
You have a small everything.
Face.
It's all to scale. Everything's to scale.
I think I have big, broad shoulders.
Paige. Okay.
No, this isn't about our haters. Not going to like this.
Athletic.
We're only allowed to talk about boy mom stuff.
Okay,
so we can only talk about my shoulders as it relates to being.
Well, do you think
a boy mom?
Has it made your kids more athletic? Are they going to go into football?
No, they have no athletic ability.
They climb well. They just don't get back down all the time.
Oh, you should have seen what happened to poor, sweet little young child.
No.
Yesterday, he fell through the ropes.
No.
I couldn't I mean, I'm gonna choose to blame everyone else who was at the park who was watching this happen and didn't help me at all.
Oh no.
But he was so proud of himself. He got way up to the very top.
Yeah.
He was like above the top of the ropes.
Whoa.
And I was just like, I think the only way he's going to come down is by falling, because I couldn't figure out how to get him down. So eventually I was like, okay, I'm just going to climb up there
And
I'm going to like reach
you?
for him with one hand. But I also knew if he fell, it wasn't going to be that big of a deal.
Right. It's a boingy.
Yeah.
Floor.
He didn't go splat.
Well,
he hit the ropes on the way down.
Oh God.
And then went splat. But so he was scared.
Oh my
so like,
God.
because it was a long way to fall.
Yes, that's really far.
So he was pretty freaked out.
I would have been terrified. Terrified.
My heart was racing.
Nobody got up to help you?
They just watched? I mean, after they fell, I was just hugging him. Were
they having a very engrossing conversation on the bench?
No.
They were just sitting there like,
I don't know.
Paige is trying to help her child. Anyway.
I think at that point he had already fallen and I was comforting him, and I guess they couldn't do it.
Are you bad at asking for help? Because I'm bad. Like, my pride gets in the way.
Yeah, I know I'm not normally bad at asking for help. But I don't know.
But maybe you think you don't need it sometimes.
I thought I wanted to prove. Like, I think maybe part of me felt bad that I let him go all the way up there.
So you're like, I did this, so I need to fix
exactly.
it.
What?
Okay. I forgot what we were talking about. Uh-oh.
Well, do we have anything else we want to say about this book?
About the nursery rhymes? I mean, what do you think about updating? I mean, nursery rhymes are weird and I don't know the point of them, honestly. It's just for syncopation and learning words. Like,
yeah, no, nursery rhymes are great.
I know the old woman in the shoe, but I forget the story. Is that in there?
I'm sure it is.
Is it an old man in a high heel shoe that goes to work? Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
The old couple who lived in a shoe.
But now it's not an alone person? Okay.
There was an old couple who lived in a shoe. They had so many children they didn't know what to do. So they gave them some broth and some good whole wheat bread and kissed them all sweetly and sent them to bed. There's only one issue I don't understand. If they didn't want so many, why didn't they plan?
Ooh. But
this is so 80s feminism, like.
But I find it actually that's really sexist, because the person who's stuck with the planning is the woman.
Well, they said they.
Yeah, why didn't they plan? But she's the one who would have to go get birth control or whatever, like, ultimately. I
mean, he could just pull out.
I mean, that's what we didn't do.
Yeah, it works. I forgot the camera was here.
Good. That's good. That's what you should.
I feel like I'm chatting with an old friend. We're just
hanging out.
Very close to each other.
Okay, I tried to collect some boy mom stories specifically for the podcast. So we took the bus to the playground.
Oh, this is
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Busy day on the playground.
Just you and your child.
Just me and my child. Okay. No husband. My husband had the car. Took the bus in LA, which, as you know, not a lot of people do.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. And it goes right there. It was good. And we went. It was very busy Saturday with lots of kids and parents,
weekend parents,
as you call them, weekend parents.
Lava I don't, but they're how lava monstery. I feel like those parents aren't very lava monstery because they're too cool. They're too cool. Yeah. Standing with their arms folded.
No, I had a weird class moment where, like, on the bus, I felt like everyone was like, you shouldn't be on the bus because you're like, you look like you're a mom. You're like a white mom with her kid. Like, it was kind of like, what are you doing? And then I got to the playground. Like, I felt too upper class for the bus and then too lower class for that playground because I was like wearing leggings and not linen pants or whatever.
Caught in the middle.
Yeah, caught in between the ever disappearing middle class. Yeah.
Here we are. We are in the middle class.
We are the only people in the middle class. It's
Crazy.
Just me and Paige.
It does feel like that in LA. Like, you're the only other person I know.
It's hard to
has
find.
A kid and like doesn't really have any money.
Struggles. Yeah. Although I did kind of code switch. Like I asked one of the moms if her shoes were Rothy's, and like her demeanor completely changed because I knew what Rothy's were.
Oh, you can talk about how they're machine washable.
She was like, no, I got this other brand that's even better than Rothy's. And she told me to look it up. And then
what is it?
I wrote it down somewhere. I don't remember. She was like, they might be more expensive than Rothy's. They're not. So,
but underneath that, she was like, but you look like you can afford it.
Right, something. But she said she'd had them for 5 years and they looked new. So,
that's great.
So I was like, oh, maybe I will get those shoes. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, so her kid had a lot of toys. Lots of cars. And I feel like I said something where I thought I was saying the right thing. And then I was like, this might have come off really passive aggressive parent. Because like they let my kid play with one of the cars. Yes. And then the boy didn't want to share the other cars. So I said out loud, like, no, he doesn't want to share those cars. You just get this car. But I feel like she took it as me being like, he doesn't want to share those cars. Like, it was just not how I meant it. I was trying to maintain that other kid's boundary that, like, sometimes there's things you don't want to share, and he is sharing one of them, you know? But then I was like, oh, no, how did
she react to
I just think she was worried that, I don't know, there was just, like, weird things where I was like, this doesn't have to be, this feels more stressful than it should.
Well, so many people here do the thing where they're saying something to their kid, but they're really saying it
to the parent. And I realized I was like, oh no, I really was saying that to my kid, but I was saying it in this voice when I'm trying to be clear to my kid that also sounds booming and like I'm sending a message to other people around me, but I didn't mean it that way. It's just whatever.
Okay, I'm going to give you some notes.
Okay.
Some a line reading.
Oh, okay. Just wait, like as an actor? I'm not ready for this.
As the mother of a really good actor, I feel qualified to do this.
Yeah.
You just have to say it more casually, like, oh, just play with that one. That's the one he's sharing with you. Right. You just have to say it so tossed off that it doesn't, it's obvious that it's not like a passive aggressive thing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You have to toss it.
Just play with that one.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to share those.
She's
gesturing. No, I still sound bad.
You have the Karen in you that maybe makes it
I sound Karen-y, and I also cut my hair, so I look Karen-y. I look more Karen-y now. I mean, it's not so A-line, but like, it's like a step. If I go Bixie, it's going to be full Karen. Like,
yeah, you're on a slippery slope.
I'm on a path of Karen blossoming. Plus, obviously the perimenopause is not helping my case with the occasional bouts of rage. But I'm going to go on hormones, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Someday. ASAP. I mean, I don't know. When our new healthcare whatever kicks in, probably. Why, you don't think I need it?
No. I think the perimenopause thing. I mean, we can blame anything. I just read that the number one symptom of perimenopause is anxiety.
It's getting older. Well, don't I seem anxious, Paige?
Well, you were before, right?
I don't know. I don't remember anything from the before times.
Like before you had a child?
Oh, no. I would say, it's hard to say because my husband got way more anxious after we had a kid.
Oh.
So it's like, he used to be the one who'd be like, everything's fine. Like he would be the one chilling me out. But now we're both in.
You're like out anxiousing each other.
Yeah. So it's like a never ending. Yeah. Yeah. You watch us just be insane. Yeah.
You're like, are you watching? They like go into another room and then they're like, who's watching our kid? Who's watching our kid? And I'm like, he's in another room in your house. What do you mean? He needs to be watched?
We're scared.
What is he going to do?
But yeah, he had
I mean, I let my kid fall from a very dangerous height.
That's true. I would have been terrified. I would have been like, you can't go. I don't know what I would have done. I would have been so scared.
You would have like told, I mean, if I'd been there, and I guess if you had been at the park yesterday,
maybe I would have been there.
I probably would have recruited you.
Enlisted. Oh, so with me, you feel comfortable asking for help.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Well, what's different? What's different there?
That I'm closer to you than the other people.
Oh, I made her say it.
You're my best friend in the whole world.
I made her say it. Now we're gonna have to get necklaces, Paige.
Maybe my locket will just be two pictures of you.
Is it pictures of your kids?
Yeah.
Ah, that's so cute. Yeah.
I'll be able to see them. Look at what happened to the one on the right or the one on the left.
Oh my god! Wait, which one is the right one? The older one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
That's good. You recognize.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the left. I can't.
But yeah,
really
maybe it
tell.
should just be. Maybe it should just be you and me.
As babies.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that should be our poster for the podcast.
Oh, that's
Us
a
as
classic
babies.
thing. Yeah, I feel like that's a good.
That's a good idea, in a way.
creation.
Moving on. I can't say which.
Wait, so what else? What else from
Sweat. From the playground?
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty bad. There was
the one across from the puppet theater, right?
Yeah. I mean, the two parents knew each other because their kids went to school together.
Mm.
But my kid was playing with them, so I felt like I had no choice. It's like sometimes your kids, you've like no choice but to interact with these other parents who are like clearly on a play date with each other.
Yeah,
and you're like,
that can be tricky.
Well, I'm here
sorry,
too, but
sorry, I'm interrupting.
Sorry, my kid loves your children. Yeah.
Do you love them or their toys?
I don't think there's much of a difference right now. I mean, they talked about the toys. I mean, talked to the boy about the toys, which, had references to movies that I won't talk about.
Mm. Were you wearing that shirt?
This shirt?
Yeah.
No.
Because that's a good yuppie shirt.
I know. I was not wearing good yuppie clothes. Because I don't know. I think maybe we were down to like last clothes, laundry-wise. So I was like, I've just got to wear leggings and whatever t-shirt I can find.
But it's in your blood. Like, no matter what, you can pass.
I can code switch.
Because you have, like, you went to private school.
Semi-private.
Mm. And you have, yeah.
I can code switch.
Your dad has a Wikipedia. Can we say that?
Oh, can I say that?
Your dad,
I mean, it's the coolest thing about me.
Has a Wikipedia article. So,
it's my biggest credit. But the Wikipedia doesn't mention me. I mean, it says he has 3 kids.
Yeah, well, that's you.
Yeah.
You need your name.
I mean,
link to your own Wikipedia.
It would be cool, but he didn't. You need someone else to make a Wikipedia of you.
Do you know who made his?
Yeah, it's one of his students.
That's nice.
It was nice. I know, it was really sweet. He's had some really sweet students over the years. One year, someone gave him an alabaster apple. Like, you give your teacher an apple.
Oh, wow.
I know.
He was beloved.
He was. Yeah. He did a lot of interesting research.
But that's in you,
He lives on through me.
But also that makes you
because of the Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I'm high status. It's very right. Not in Hollywood, but if I ever want to get into the academic circles, I could probably bullshit my way in. But I shan't, because
you can speak the language.
I can pretend. Yeah, but that's the code switching. Yeah, but it's different. Yeah, LA. People were a lot more pared down, but maybe I was in a different neighborhood in Brooklyn. But it was way more chill in terms of like status stuff.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah, it felt like people.
Well, you lived in like a normal, your exact neighborhood.
Yeah, was
a
middle class
neighborhood.
Or it felt middle class. But there was a mix, but yeah, it felt middle class to me. More so than this one. I mean.
And then you would get these comments on threads about how you were gentrifying the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn.
But you don't have money. How can you be doing it?
I think it's just. I mean, I really worked to try to be respectful of the community that was there, and not, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just a general feeling of people watching their neighborhoods change as they grow up. I mean, I did. The hairdresser that you recommended to me said, he was like, Los Feliz used to be like the hood when he was growing up, because he grew up in Atwater area.
And some people still see it that way. Like older boomers in LA who live on the west side.
Right.
Do see Los Feliz as the hood.
It's so weird though, because there's all these mansions. Like.
Right.
Were those always there?
I mean, what's great, and so there are people who think it's the hood, and there are people who think it's really fancy.
Right.
But it's actually, truly, it is in the middle, because there are the mansions that have always been, in Griffith Park, there always been.
But then there's apartment buildings.
But then, we live on streets that have a combination of apartment buildings.
Right, and that's similar to my neighborhood in Brooklyn, where there were these beautiful Victorian houses. And but the people I interacted with lived in the apartment buildings.
And thanks to, protections for renters, you have people who might live in these beautiful buildings, but they've been there forever. So
I mean, New York had less protections than LA.
that's true. We do have more.
Yeah, it's better here in a lot of ways. And for employees, too, it's better. California is actually, it's weird because, like, New York elected Mamdani, but, like, California is actually more socialist than New York, like, as a state.
Right, like they've found ways to make it, to sneak in
Yes.
protection. It
Sneak
feels that
in.
way, yeah.
Yeah. Right after, on the
Yeah, because
heels of
Newsom did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I liked Newsom. I don't know.
Oh, God, okay. Did you get his book?
I like all that
Did you read his book?
You hate all the middle of the road people, Paige. I don't mind them. No, I'm not that kind of fan. Like, I won't do homework if I'm a fan of someone.
I watched his appearance on the Adam Friedland show.
Oh, whoa. Okay, so you've done more than me. I like him from afar as a concept.
Okay.
Yeah. But I came up with a metaphor for matrescence. You know what matrescence is, obviously. The process of becoming a mom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you feel like a different person since having kids?
No,
not you feel exactly the same.
No, I don't feel any different.
That's crazy.
You like people, exactly I hear about people losing their identities.
Yes, that's how I feel.
I don't feel that at all.
Okay, I feel like I was cloned and I'm the clone. That's how I feel. I'm not that person at all anymore. Like I was like injected with all the memories. I have the same DNA. But I don't feel like the same person anymore at all.
See, and I didn't know you before.
Yes, you
do you think your friends would say you are different?
I mean, I have a friend who said she likes me better now.
Okay, promising.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think I actually calmed down more. I was maybe more anxious before. Potentially. But I also I had a lot more time to think.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's actually why I had a kid in the first place.
To stop thinking?
To stop thinking about myself all the time.
It was just about changing your habits. Like to think about someone else.
Yeah. Yeah. People shouldn't be thinking about themselves all the time.
Right. But we're expected to do so much maintenance.
What do you mean?
Like grow emotionally and take care of your body and like eat the right things, like all these things that you're supposed to like think about yourself.
If you're thinking about other people instead, that stuff will fall into place.
Does it?
I think so. I think the secret to being emotionally healthy is
what used to help me, what used to help me was meditating, which isn't exactly thinking about yourself.
What do you do when you meditate?
Okay, I have this one YouTube that I play. It's called Tibetan Healing Sounds. So it's like bing, bong, like all these like little dingy diggies.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do, it's called the St. Francis Prayer. It's actually very not Jewish what I do for meditating. But it's a lot of like what you said, where you focus on, like, what is it? If you forgive, then you'll be forgiven. Like, it's like... Can I quote the St. Francis prayer?
No, there's a Jewish prayer about that.
I don't know.
You're supposed to say before you go to bed, like
Shema.
I forgive everyone for the ways they've wronged. Or like you're saying,
oh yeah,
to Hashem to forgive
everyone
who's wronged you that day.
Okay, I like that. This one's more. It's like focus on comforting rather than being comforted, like stuff like that. Love rather than being loved.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a really good. It gets me out of my...
Yeah, that's great.
And then there's another one about like turning yourself over to, I guess, your concept of God, but like that word's triggering to some people. And then I just I do this thing to let go of resentments. So it's complicated, but it's like I write down whatever resentments I have, and then like what fear is underneath, and then like pray to have them be removed. And then I just try to listen to the bing bong bong. Bing.
You do this every night?
No, I used to be able to do it every day. Now I have zero.
Oh, you don't
like I don't do it anymore. I need to do it. This is what I need to do.
Yeah.
But it's like it's very hard to find the time and space.
Yeah.
So I haven't. I used to do it every morning.
What you're describing. I mean, how long would it actually
20 minutes.
Okay.
It was amazing. I would just drink my coffee and do that. And then I would be great for the day. Like,
wow.
It was incredible. I really miss it. But it's like I can't, like, there's just too much chaos first thing in the morning. Like, we're all trying to like figure out what's next. Like,
yeah. And to ask your husband to
Well, and
deal with
also,
the child while you take 20
well,
minutes.
to stop him from it's like impossible to stop him from interrupting unless you take him out of the house. Like,
Yeah,
you'd have to take him out of the house, which maybe one day we'll graduate to being able to do that kind of routine in the morning, but it's just so unpredictable right now. Like, too much chaos. Yeah.
So it's not the time to be
meditating. Yeah. So that's the problem, is like these negative feelings can build up, and then I don't have any time to like release.
Well, what about at the end, like before you go to bed?
Well, see, then that's when I'm like in an unhealthy place. Like, I'm just like, I just want to like watch TV and not think about it. Like, I just need to like
maybe
check out of my body. Like,
but maybe this is what you should be doing.
but the coffee, I mean, I think I underplayed how big a role the coffee had. Like, because by the end you're caffeinated and meditated. Yeah. What other boy mom? Do you have another? Sometimes on the playground, I'll hear people say stuff, and I'm like, I would have said that. I have zero original thoughts in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I hear
Like
the other
what?
parents. I don't remember what specifically they said, but I was like, I was planning on talking about that with someone, and then I heard someone else say it, and I was like, nothing. Like, I have nothing new to say. We're all going through exactly the same thing. Like,
I'm dying to know what it was.
I don't remember what it was.
Is it about how it's just so hard to drink a cup of coffee while it's still hot?
Do you find having kids has changed your marriage at all? Like, I mean, I guess 2 kids, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, 2, and there's a huge difference between 1 and 2.
I'm sure.
In terms of like how much, because of the mental space it takes up.
I mean, I see it more and more now when I hang out with people with 2 kids. I'm like, oh, I have it a lot easier.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad you appreciate that.
I do. I mean, it's still very hard for me, which is probably why I shouldn't have 2. But like, I do. Afterwards, I'm like, it's like very calm with 1 sometimes.
No, it's so much easier with 1 kid. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because whenever I'm just with 1 kid, I'm like, whoa, wow,
I could do this. Well,
and then either kid too. It doesn't even matter.
Well, now that he's talking and walking, it's like the challenges go way down. I mean,
yeah. But then they become different.
Right, different challenges. Okay, so you find, so what? Your marriage deteriorated after the second one, or
it's over?
Is it
all over? You just have more things you need to be on the same page about, and
and less time to discuss them.
Yeah. Like, I hear about people, like other parents we know, like just going out with their spouses.
How do
all
they
the
do
time?
That? They have someone else watch
and
the kids?
because they have money.
Oh, they pay a babysitter.
I'm like, that is a privilege like you don't really think about, that you just like.
But we can swap. We should do that. We have to start
swapping.
doing that. Yeah,
we'll talk about this.
Yeah, off air. But do you ever? We fight sometimes in front of him, and I'm like, we have to change that.
Well, who gets the first punch?
Of fighting?
Who starts it?
I mean, my husband's pretty quick, I mean, we do this thing to diffuse when we're fighting, where we're just like, we're fighting. Like, we just say that, and then it's like kind of a little more chill. Like, we're at least acknowledging what's happening. Like, but I feel bad. But I'm like, we don't have any other time to fight. Like, we have to fight about this right now, because that's the only way. Otherwise, what I don't want is like tense, quiet air, because that's what my parents had.
Oh yeah,
and that's like you cut it with a knife, and like I just hate that. I'd rather we fight. At it, because if there's tension, there's tension. Like, what are you gonna do? How do you not fight in front of your kids? Because everyone's like, you shouldn't. But then what is the alternative? what are you
kick them out? You're
gonna pretend like everything's fine?
But that's also like that's a thing. People will say that, but yeah, people with money don't have as many problems and things. You don't think? About.
No, they fight. Come on. They still have.
I'm sure they do, but I think it helps because they just have a baseline of like not having stress,
right?
Whereas we just are always stressed.
Isn't it weird to look at? You look at them and they're like, oh, they just look so like laundered and fresh, and like they did Pilates that morning, like. It's incredible. I know.
And they have that so that foundation is there. Yeah. But we don't have that solid foundation.
I don't know. And they have like a distance though sometimes because of that. You don't think?
A distance from
From their spouse sometimes, like, or there's this focus on work and separate lives, and then
yeah, that's true.
Like, we're kind of thrown together in this
Right.
poverty.
Yeah.
We're struggling, but like we're always next to each other.
Right.
You know?
You're right.
Like,
You're in it together.
Yeah, you probably have to go, don't you?
In a few
Time is
minutes.
it? Okay, you're watching.
I do want to own up to something I did a couple of days ago.
This is juicy. What's going on?
I mean, you were there for the whole thing.
Okay, tell me.
But I sort of broke the no toys at the playground rule.
Oh yeah,
and then your child, it was so funny the way that your child immediately just like
wanted the toy.
Yeah, like it wasn't. So I didn't even we hadn't used that bag in a while. Yeah. And the walkie-talkies were in that tote bag. And whenever Mike takes the kids to the park, they like to mess around with the walkie-talkies. Mm-hmm. So I don't really think much of it. And then one of the kids at the playground was really sad, like really, really sad, and just couldn't come out of it. So, and I normally have a bag that has a bunch of stickers in it. So I would normally give him some stickers. Yeah. But instead, I gave him a walkie-talkie. Right. And then I gave the other walkie-talkie to another sweet, innocent little toddler. Mm-hmm. And then I had them like talking to each other on the walkie-talkies. Very cute. It was so cute. Yeah. And they were so happy. And it's like, I fixed it. Everything was great. Yeah. And then your child is like larger.
He's larger than those two children.
And he's immediately just like, I want that.
Yeah. I want it now. Yeah. He says that.
And then it was over. And then I had to take them.
Yeah, you take it. And then he was like, I never got a turn. And I was like, yeah, I know. But it's time to say goodbye.
You can't. Yeah. You can't do that. And so that's why
sometimes people don't want to give you a turn. Yeah. Imagine if I had said that all
and I was like,
Paige doesn't
want to give you a turn. She doesn't like you. Because you don't give her enough hugs, okay? Yeah. So I put them away. But then I had to have another thing because then they got sad when I put them away. So I pulled out a bag of pumpkin seeds and then I spent the next 10 minutes feeding them pumpkin seeds. Yeah. like I was the pigeon lady at Washington Square Park.
Maybe you should have just let them be sad.
No, I can't do that. No, sad. No. I gotta.
But sometimes you can just, if a kid is sad, you don't need to you can just hold him and be like, it's okay. I like give him a hug for being sad.
No, I need to give them something.
Okay. That's the thing. That's the only thing that works.
Love language. Gifts.
Okay.
Nothing but gifts.
They taught this song at the library actually in Brooklyn that was just like, you can be sad for as long as you want.
As long as you want?
Yep. That's as long as you want.
That is too long. You get, what, 15 minutes? Even that's pushing.
I mean, does it ever go on that long?
Years?
I mean, I've been sad for years. But it was just it was a magnesium deficiency. I wish someone had told me. Were you ever sad for years? No.
No, I've never had a magnesium deficiency.
Nothing's ever been wrong with Paige. It's perfect. You don't feel any different being a mom? You literally don't feel different.
I mean,
I'm amazed.
The friend who hates when we talk about TV shows on the podcast, he and I have talked about this. And he thinks it's because I don't code switch when I'm with my kids. But I don't really know if you do either.
I mean, I have.
You only have one kid who's younger, so it's...
I mean, I talk in a baby voice to him sometimes. It probably irritates the crap out of people.
But honestly. That is... So the idea is then that you're assuming a different identity when you're doing the baby voice.
I mean, no, because I did that with dogs before. I think that's just what cuteness does to me. I'm just like, do you talk
to your husband like that?
No. Maybe a long time ago I did. At some point. I don't know when I wanted. There was a time before we had a kid where I was like, we need to get a puppy. And then I got pregnant. So, I mean, I was craving something. But no, it doesn't feel, but it's hard to track because my dad died at exactly the same time. So I'm like, was it my dad dying or was it having a kid?
My
change
upended
my identity. Yeah. Like, it's like both of those would change you. So it's like, right. Yeah, they're just interwoven. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I also had, I had a C-section, like I was like cut open like that. That also felt very, it felt like I had like been in some kind of, not a war, but something that happens during a war where you're like severe, like cut open, like someone had taken a sword to my belly or something. Like, I don't know. So it's hard to say which traumatic event changed me, but I didn't feel sad. Like I didn't go into a deep depression, but there's something going on.
Still.
Yeah, there's something with the identity shift for sure. Like,
well, whatever it is, it's working for you, and don't change.
Okay, yeah,
okay?
you've only
and
known
you
me
have
like
a friend who says you're better now.
Yeah, I'm more grounded. I mean, I've definitely worked on emotional regulation a lot, and that's helped. I think my personality. I do still talk about myself too much, but well, I don't know what to say about that. I guess I just,
What's great is
you can
edit your personality.
but so not in real life.
At least I have the podcast.
Right. Yeah, you just have to stop hanging out
People
with me.
can be like, what do you mean she talks about herself too much?
You should edit me more.
Okay.
Cut it all out.
Is that all?
I think that's it.
Anything else you want to say?
Do you have anything?
No, I want to hear what you want to say.
I'll say off air.
Yeah. Off air. Second.